Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Hogwarts Legacy. So as you can see, the way I've been uploading. Oh, so this is the extra content that I've got, but I'll go through that in a second. You know what? We'll go through it now because you can see it already, and then I'll say what I was going to say afterwards. So I get a new hippogriff. I didn't mean to click on that. Dark arts pack. So I get new clothing. This, whatever this is called, to ride on, and a mask. A new robe, apparently. And a hat. Plus, as well as some, even though it doesn't say that, I'm sure there's some, like, some arenas to fight in as well. But yeah, so anyways, so what I was going to say was, as you can see by the way I've laid out these videos so far, I've been doing 2 episodes, like 1 episode of Resident Evil on a Monday, and then another episode of Resident Evil on a Friday, but then an episode of Hogwarts Legacy on a Wednesday. Now, because of the timing of this recording, I'm not entirely sure if I've done it so that this episode gets uploaded on, say, the Saturday or the Sunday, or if it gets uploaded just on a Wednesday. So I know I've uploaded these on a Wednesday, but I don't know if I've done it so that I don't know if I've chosen whether to upload 2 episodes of this week or just 1 episode of this week. But obviously you guys will know by the time this is uploaded. I just don't know yet of the time of this recording. So get back into this. This is the next day for me in real life. Like I said last time, we're going to be nice in this. We're going to be a good wizard. We're still going to learn the dark arts, but we're going to not use them unless absolutely necessary. Or I decide, screw it, I want to use them so badly. But right now, I'm only going to use them if I absolutely have to. Which, with it being the beginning of the game, I shouldn't have to use them anytime soon. Even once I've learned them. Well, I can't use them until I've learned them, like, but. Which I do like that the game allows you to do that, like. I thought my keyboard wasn't working for a second there.
And you.
What's with the hands? Is that a Ravenclaw thing?
Paths would cross today before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
No, Professor.
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley,
like I said, that I
is a
sound like
brilliant and
sometimes.
astute. It was right to keep the
More so with
details to
my
yourself
hands behind
for
my
now.
back, like,
We
but.
don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time.
Flexibility with my time. Okay,
And
my
she
mic
may
down a
feel
little bit.
obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Yeah, if
Understood,
it was Dumbledore
Professor.
McGonagall, that would be a different story
Now,
altogether.
as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you.
Yes.
Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map?
Is it-
Unfold it and have a look.
It's like the I solemnly swear that I am up to no good. I solemnly swear that I'm up to no good. Oh, it's not the same kind of map, is it? For some reason I thought it was. It's just explaining how to use the map. I already know how. Basically, I can right click on places that I want to go and it'll like give me like a dotted line.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend.
Oh yeah, I want to craft my
I
own
shall
wand.
reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master.
Wish the
within
Elder
these
one was in
halls.
this. I 10 defense against the dark arts class. I can't get that yet, by the way, because I haven't learned Accio yet. Accio's the pull and charm, by the way. Cast charmed compass, press V. Oh, I didn't know about that bit, if I'm honest. Wait a minute. Sometimes you have to wait for a second for the doors to open.
How could you? You would not only lied to me about
Oh,
what
the
happened,
ghosts.
you have made a
Can't open locks yet, by the way. I haven't learned Alohomora. That's not something you learn as such. It's more of a, like, you have to do a side mission, which you'll understand later. But you have to do a side mission, and it's like, as you do so much of the side mission, you unlock more Alohomora. In case you don't know, Alohomora is the charm that they use to open locks. But it doesn't work on magical locks, I don't think.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I
So,
get new students every year.
What
but
is
I
the
only
difference
have
between
one
Levioso and
Hebridean black skull.
Wingardium Leviosa?
It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878.
Because
No
they both
doubt you've heard of
levitate.
it.
They're both levitation
Now,
charms.
You may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge.
Reparo.
To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned.
As far as I'm
starting with something small.
As far as I'm aware, an unspeakable is someone that who used to work who worked in the Ministry of Magic in the Mystery Department. But I'm not sure why I still don't know why they're called unspeakables. Maybe they can't speak about anything, but then wouldn't that be everyone who works in the Ministry?
Levioso.
Levioso. Although Wingardium Leviosa does exactly the same thing.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
I mean, if you've watched Harry Potter, you'll have seen that when they did Wingardium Leviosa, it did exactly the same thing as that feather. I forgot that was me for a second, if I'm honest. I'm used to my other character.
Let us begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast.
Levioso!
Levioso.
Good. Now, well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast.
Can I get rid of the
and
skirt,
Protego.
please?
You may begin.
I want to see if the other lasses are wearing skirts. Levioso!
Lucky. Nothing lucky about it. I know. Protego.
Tego.
Protego. Levioso. This can't be your first. Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
It's not my first time actually, mate. I did this in another life.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I know it sounds daft, but I can't wait till we learn Expelliarmus.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
How many
Thank
points?
you, Professor
10
Hecat.
points? 50
Glad to have
points?
the opportunity to
5
practice.
points?
If what I've seen today
Dumbledore
is
give
any
50 points for
indication,
less.
we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Actually, I think you fight just as many of each in this game.
I'd advise you to
Wizards
keep
and
practicing
goblins.
whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
New Bosch.
All right.
I like learning
That's
spells.
enough
See,
spectacle
she's
for
even
one
wearing
day.
pants.
Class is dismissed.
And she is.
Nice work.
Pants. She's an exception because she's a teacher, but... Oh, she's wearing a skirt. Alright.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand.
It's a second-hand
Then
one, mate.
again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I would have said this if I hadn't played this game before, but I'm doing these as if I've played the game before, which I have. So I've had my share of wand combat.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Well, she knows about it. She just said. She just said that he might know something about where we could practice. If she didn't know, then sounds intriguing.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance
Like I
today
say,
was
she
sheer
obviously
luck
knows about it. She just
or
doesn't care.
actual skill.
But she
Look
must
for
be
Luke
alright
and
with it,
Rattleby near
considering
the clock
she's
tower
like she knows
entrance.
about it and she hasn't said anything.
If you're interested. Till next time.
Now for charms. Is there a chest around here?
Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
Where's this chest?
Revelio.
It's got a chest on the map, but yeah, I don't see any chests anywhere. Oh well. I'll be back eventually.
Revelio.
Gonna have to look for them later anyways. I may as well start looking for them now whenever I pass places.
Lumos.
So are these? See these butterflies going around? You've got to basically like use Lumos on this picture, and then although you get a tutorial on it later anyways, but then you got to find the place, which if I remember correctly, I believe this is upstairs. But I was quite terrible at finding these in the previous playthroughs, so you're gonna have to bear with me on these. But basically, you got to find the butterfly around the map, and then come back and put it in there. And I think you get a scroll, but I can't remember. Oh, it's not through there. What the hell? Where is it? Could be downstairs, you know. Let's just focus on getting my new... Let's just focus on the beginning of the game first.
Revelio.
You know what? It could be downstairs. Let me just have a quick look around here first, and then I'll like to see if I can find that butterfly or moth or whatever it is. I would definitely say it's a butterfly, but you know what games can be like.
Revelio.
No idea.
I keep things clean as a whistle.
I don't think a single student likes it.
Revelio.
Imelda Reyes is on her way to the fastest flyer in Hogwarts.
Locked.
Do we really need a fastest flyer?
I honestly thought that it would be in here, but obviously it's not. You know what? Forget about it. There's another one there anyways, so...
Lumos.
I know where that is. Unless you can't do them yet. Maybe it's the not. Maybe it's the paintings are around. Alright, no. So, and then when I get right up to it, let go. So get rid of Loomis, and then that happens. $80 XP to Ravenclaw. You know, in any game I've never been Ravenclaw. I've never been anything other than Gryffindor. Because if you don't know, in any game or Harry Potter, like any game to do with this,
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit.
in any game or show about or film to do with this, to do with Harry Potter or Hogwarts, they all say that you basically, the Sorting Hat takes your choice into consideration. If you want to be Gryffindor, it will probably put you in Gryffindor, and vice versa to each of the other houses, regardless of your skills and attributes.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Natty, I think her name was.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
I've barely met anyone, to be fair.
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take
I'd love to know where this classroom is in modern day Hogwarts.
A challenge.
Because it ain't
Now,
Professor Flitwick
everyone,
classroom.
please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms?
I haven't learned those yet, so
Anyone?
I'm only new.
Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now.
Can you imagine? To be fair, he probably doesn't know that I'm new.
My, the
He
7
must
months
know I'm
must have
new.
really taken a toll on you all.
Because that's not fair.
By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate.
Because if I were here, if this were me, I would be like,
Do
sir,
you
I haven't
even
been
remember how
here
to
yet.
perform a
I'm
basic
new.
Summoning charm.
That's Accio, by the way.
Well, It seems that we are in dire need of review.
I think he uses
Everyone
that
get into pairs
spell
and take
once
positions on opposite
in Harry
sides
Potter
of the classroom.
to get the goblet to get
Now
back
let's
to
put those
the
textbooks
when
to
he's in
use
when he's
as
in the
the
Goblet of
blunt
Fire
objects
film.
you so believe they
He uses
are,
Accio
and
to get the
take
portkey
turns
back when
summoning
he's
them
trying to get
out
back
of
to
one
Hogwarts
another's hands.
when
Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
when Cedric dies. If you haven't seen the film and it's spoilers, I apologize, but it has been out for a while now. I want my new wand.
Accio!
Accio!
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves
Yeah, we
a
haven't done many of
little
those in the UK
excursion
recently.
outside for a spot of
Got one
fresh
today, like,
air.
but
After
and
me.
yesterday. You know, I didn't know that some enemies have different vulnerabilities, and that I can use the menu to find out about. I knew I could like look through the enemies and stuff, and like look through different character cards and stuff like normal, like any other game. I didn't know they told you the vulnerabilities.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players
Gun
amongst us
rhymes
would
with
agree.
fun. For a reason,
So,
stranger.
What better than a bit
Resi
of
4.
sport to put our
Which I'm in the
prowess
process
as
of
a summoning
downloading while I'm
charm
playing
to
this
the
because
test, right?
I haven't played the DLC. Like, it's the DLC came out yesterday for me, and I didn't even realize. I thought it was tomorrow. I thought it was the 23rd. Today's the 22nd of September. But the DLC came out on the
why don't we have
21st,
our
i.e.
newest student
yesterday.
start us
I
off?
thought it would come out tomorrow, i.e. the 23rd.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charge.
Accio.
at the last possible. Very. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them towards you.
Accio.
That's it.
I don't know if it's purposely going to the I don't know if it's going to the same spot. Accio.
Splendid. Very good. Points to Ravenclaw.
How many
But
points?
there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
So I'm going to be a goody two-shoes in this, by the way.
You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
However,
Watch this.
she did wordless magic. She didn't say the spell.
That is how it's done.
No, this, bitch, is how it's done. Sorry for my language, came out. No, I should have just left it.
Excellent control there.
Accio. Stop.
You are
Jesus
not making it
Christ.
easy. Let us see this.
Oh, she's going to try the same thing. Well played. Or not.
Phew.
Accio. 150 points to to Slytherin. Christ almighty, to Ravenclaw. I hate Slytherin with a conscience, with a passion. I love it so much when McGonagall put Slytherin into the dungeon during the last film.
Shall we?
No one likes Slytherin. No one in the right mind would want to be in Slytherin. I'm sorry. Not unless it's just for
I think
fun.
we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Go on then.
Enough chatter. Focus
Yeah,
now.
get on with it.
You will need it. This round settles it all.
She ain't even wearing heels. She's wearing a skirt though. Oh, I thought she'd failed.
That is how it's done.
No, this is how it's done. No, that's too early. Actually, that was perfect.
That's it.
I stand by my original comment. That is how it's done.
Brilliant.
Thank you.
Lisa,
For the record, I'm surprised you sell with this so far. What the hell was that?
there we go.
Accio!
Two perfect rounds. You're a natural.
Thank you. For the record, I've never been that good. That was pure luck. I've just managed to figure out where to let go, that's all. I didn't know how to do it in the first
Very
playthrough.
good, both of you. Well done.
50 points to Ravenclaw.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you.
Oh, you underestimated
Took
me,
weeks
definitely.
to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything
Took
right
5
when
minutes
I
for me.
transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th
I didn't
year.
ask for a history lesson.
My mother received an offer to teach divination here.
Or a family history.
Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around
I just want to go and get my wand, change my bloody clothes. No, nice to meet you.
Well, it's been nice talking and competing with you.
And with you. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you.
I guess so.
Better not keep him waiting.
Once I've got me
Until
wand and me
next time.
clothes, I don't mind talking to people. I just want to go and get me new wand.
Of course, you can use
A word, if you would.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation.
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum.
It's a shame they couldn't
Expect to hear
sync
from
up
me
the
soon
mouth
regarding
to what
a
they were
special
saying.
assignment that I am preparing for you.
Hello. How was your first day coming along?
Alright, actually. Who are you?
Hello, Samantha. Nice to see you again.
I wondered how your first day was going. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better had to see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
That was it? I thought I was going to get a side quest. Oh, new quest available. Go and do cross ones, or I'll go and talk to Professor Weasley because I want to get my new wand first.
Revelio.
I'm going the wrong way anyways, but I just want to...
And then the
Let's do
werewolves
this.
joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of
He's
1752?
And by the end of
so
it,
annoying.
the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling
I'm
lies.
not telling lies.
4
Steve.
plus 2 is
It
6.
was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Ooh, fight! It's a bold attack.
2.
Was the minister a
No.
boot or the minister
4
a
plus 1
flack?
even. That's 5. So plus
Stop
7,
it,
2.
Peeves, you'll get us in trouble.
3,
In
4,
trouble
5,
you'll
6,
be,
7.
But you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And
Oh,
you're
because they're
both
throwing their
wrong
books
anyway.
around.
It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't
Oh,
boots and it wasn't
statues.
flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
He's so freaking annoying. 3 plus 0 is 3, obviously. So then I need 2. So 0, 1, 2. So the horn head thing. Medium table.
Revelio.
And a brush stroke scarf. So I just want to say, you can attach them, and then press F on it instead of clicking on it, and then you can like make it look like you're not wearing any gloves when you actually are, because this is armor. But then you can make it look like you're not actually wearing them. No, I'll wear it. I just want to get rid of this front bit. Can I at least change it so I'm wearing pants? I'll take it. It's not exactly what I wanted to wear, but I'll take it. I'm wearing pants at least. Gotta go outside.
Revelio.
There's probably an achievement for stroking every cat, but I'm not looking for every cat. Got the hiccups apparently.
What about the room,
I was gonna call him
Professor?
Dobby, but it's
I
not.
was thinking the same thing, Deke.
The room of
Perhaps you could
requirements.
help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
There you are.
Sorry for not uniform, headmistress.
I
Deputy
trust
headmistress.
your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
What happened to the lighting?
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig
What's
taught
going
you
on with the
quite a
lights?
bit during your brief detour near...
Professor,
what
there's
was it
something
you
going on
said?
with the magic lights in
Some
here, apparently.
ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me.
I said I'll be honest.
Isn't there?
If anyone asks, I'm honest.
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
What? More work? No, I'm going with this one.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor
I said I was
Ronan
gonna be a
will
good
meet
student.
you
That means no
outside
complaining.
momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Yay.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand.
Yay.
You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I didn't even know you could get second-hand ones, if I'm honest.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you
It's
spending
Natsai,
time
actually.
with them.
I'll go with Sebastian.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Nothing
Glad
against,
to hear
nothing
it.
against Nazi,
Mr.
but
Sallow is a capable young
Natsai,
wizard.
Natty, I don't know.
He knows the area. He'll keep you
but,
well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
I've always wanted to go to Harry Potter Land. I've never been to any kind of any kind of sort of Harry Potter land. Speak to Professor Ronan to see your first assignment. Are you saying I still can't go and get my wand?
Ah, there you are.
Teach us
You
Reparo
have a new
now.
spell to teach me,
Reparo
Professor.
even.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that, the mending charm Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me.
All right, hit me.
We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Oh, I do not like that thing on any flat jacket,
I'll
but it's
start
better.
on the
At least it's
task
got
right away,
pants.
Professor. Revelio. This is the right area.
What am I looking
where the
for?
flying pages.
Oh, flying pages.
Accio. Got it. Levioso.
Yeah, if you ever see these, you do Levioso on it.
flying page must be amazing. Brilliant.
Oh, shut up, Peeves. It's the most annoying ghost in the whole castle.
I trust the preliminary...
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
What does that even mean?
Yes, sir.
And also, that's
Remember,
very close to another
your
word that I will
wand
not
is a
say because
conduit
for obvious
of your
reasons.
magic.
Especially with his accent.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the
Revelio.
alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Reparo. Accio. Reparo.
Nothing's happening. Unless it means the one over there. I know it's telling us about trying it, but... It won't let me for some reason. So we'll have to just ignore it.
Protego.
Let's go to Hogsmeade.
Accio.
0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 6, 7, 8, 9. So 5 plus 9 is 14. That is 3, so 0, 1, 2, 3. So the 3 dragon heads. If I remember correctly. Yeah. And then the other one is 11 plus 0, 1, 2. So that's 13 plus 8. 0, 1. Well, it's just this one. It's a spider. Started to get a bit worried there. Couldn't remember how many was there, and I thought I maybe got it wrong.
Revelio.
What am I?
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty.
Don't know who Samantha
But
is.
it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I
She
have.
just said brains. She's only got one brain.
Do come and
Loomis.
find me if you stumble on something.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Next to some stairs. Oh, it shows you where it is in this case.
Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
Oh, so it's a moth. It looks more like a butterfly than a moth, like, but...
was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame. Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I could not tell her, but I'm going to tell her completely.
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it.
No, you weren't.
You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Meat, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out.
Who's Natty again?
The moth! I've
Revelio.
seen it.
Right, let's go. Let's try and figure out where I'm supposed to go. I actually can't remember where I'm supposed to go. No spellcasting in the library. Actually, don't remember where I'm supposed to go. Could just press V, like, I suppose, but I always forget. I keep forgetting about that.
Revelio.
Once I've got my new wand, I'll be doing side quests and stuff properly.
I'd rather Howard be teaching potions than Sharp. It's like his
Well, fancy meeting you here.
If you ever find flu powder thing that hasn't been lit up, you
Hello,
go to it.
Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
If Sebastian wasn't in
left
Slytherin,
classes since I
I
arrived.
really would like him, but
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides then.
like anyone in
Hogsmeade's a
Slytherin, they act like they're
charming
better than
little
everyone
place.
else.
Self-contained too. We should be able to find you everything that you need.
Anyone that's pre-made, I mean,
Shall we?
that's not me saying if you choose to be in Slytherin in this game, that's not me saying that you're acting like you're better than everyone else. I'm saying any character that is pre-programmed, any NPC that is in Slytherin, or anyone that's in a Harry Potter film or anything, they act like they're better than everyone else. Tell me one Slytherin that doesn't act like they're better than everyone else in some way, shape, or form. That's a natural, and that's not including someone who purposely picks to be in Slytherin from, like, who's playing a game or something. I mean, from any NPCs that are in the game, any games, any Harry Potter games, or in any Harry Potter films. Tell me one character that that is in Slytherin, that doesn't include professors, that includes students, that don't act like they're better than everyone else. Tell me one, and I'll bite my tongue from now on. Right, I get it. It's beautiful. Let's get to Hogsmeade.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
Well, I actually
As am
asked
I.
for you, but
Thank you, by the way.
Of course.
Revelio.
You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you. Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well
let's
rounded.
know what's going on with the cloaks like, but finding a character
Speaking
that's
of
the same
detention,
speed as me.
This trip to Hogsmeade might have
Revelio.
saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted zone.
Revelio.
And I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
So in this game, you can you can grow your own plants, and with the right seed, you have to have seeds. So I can't just plant like these, unless they give me seeds.
What's going on?
And you can't. Oh, hippogriffs.
You certainly don't see that every day.
And you can brew your own potions.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Oh god, that guy.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna go over there and unlock that.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest.
Yep.
Out of bounds towards
Oh,
students.
was that actually close enough?
Oh, hence the name.
Precisely.
Even though everybody in every game and every film goes in every 5 minutes.
Confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead.
I mean, Hagrid took Harry and his friends and Draco into the Forbidden Forest in that first year as that attention.
Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
No, I barely explored, mate.
It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh? Any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling.
Past experience. Do I not finish that sentence? Not gonna tell him?
I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful.
In case there is a side quest, in case there is like a challenge, like an achievement for stroking all the cats, I'm just gonna stroke them whenever I see them. Unless I know I've already stroked them, in which case I'll leave them, but...
Mr. Moon!
The caretaker.
He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
Revelio.
What did Mr. Moon?
Demi guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle when
Protego.
it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state.
I don't remember what... I think that's the source of my ancient magic, you know. Moonstone.
Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
He seems a bit
Oh, is your
nutty, but
sister
his heart's in the right
too?
place.
She is, or rather, she was.
Revelio.
She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts.
I actually don't remember what's wrong with her, but I know she's dying of something.
Reparo. Accio.
I didn't know that would work from that far. I never worked out how to get into this house, to be honest with you.
Honestly, if one could buckle
There's
the
something
magic
in there,
this
but I
place-
don't know how to get in there.
I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade.
Right, can we go
We
to
all
get my
flock
stuff
to it
now,
like
please?
moths to a flame.
Revelio.
I don't remember ever coming in here. I mean, I probably did, but I just don't remember it.
Reparo.
Stop doing Reparo.
Accio. Levioso.
So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes. Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished.
Nibosh.
Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
Yeah, I know how to get around. Well, I don't actually, to be fair. I'll still end up having to use the map like crazy.
Revelio.
There's a lot of locked up houses in this place, by the way.
An inquiring mind.
Pardon me,
Close
sir.
shop.
I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda, student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I thought this was a clothes shop.
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too,
Now give him my
see
shit.
it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe
Oh, this
so,
is where I
sir.
get this stuff. I forgot about that.
Nothing like
I remember I
being
got
able
them,
to
I just couldn't
grow
remember
your
where
own
from.
ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look. Let's look at what we have, shall
So
we?
you get the first potting table and first potion station for free. But then you can get bigger ones and other stuff. I don't remember what's a chopping station? Oh, it could be for outside. Yeah, well, we'll get into that more when we get them. It'll be easier to explain them, you know.
Interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory. Let's look at what we have, shall we?
Money is pretty easy to get later on, by the ways.
Revelio.
Right, now let's go and get my wand's the next thing I'm going for. Actually, I do need to go in here. I suppose I'll just go in whichever's closest.
Revelio. Accio.
Oh, I already got my cauldron stuff, that'll be why. I don't want to go. I know what I just said, but I want to go to Ollivander's last. The free broomsticks.
Nothing warms a body like incendio. That's what my mother used to say.
What's the point of toiling?
Don't want the Bingle and Batch. Might have took a wrong turn somewhere. I may not have a choice at this point. Let's go and get my wand.
Revelio.
Wiggle well potion. Ding ding. I'd like to buy a wand, please.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
What do you mean it's me?
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes.
But no one else, no one
It's
goes in
about
here for
time.
anything other
Yes,
than a wand.
About time.
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name.
That's just laziness.
Of course. You'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the
Honestly, I've never heard of any
It's
other.
a
I've never heard of
pleasure
any
to
other
meet
wand
you,
makers in Harry
truly.
Potter. It's
Now,
always
come with
Ollivanders.
me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we?
If it didn't say they were best, I would just think they're the only
no,
ones,
not
honestly.
you. Yes. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish.
Swish and flick. That was pathetic.
How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it.
Swish and flick.
Oh dear.
Never mind, it was a nice wand as well.
Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try.
Cadabra. I don't know why I said that, it's the first thing that came to mind.
Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
This is where I decide what I want. Oh, damn it, I was trying to order my food. I'll do this and then just finish in the cutscene. So, this is the overall, I think. Finalized wand. You think that'll be at the end, really, but I suppose it's in case you want to just stick with the original. Right, so let's see what kind of, like, what I want it to look like. No.
How intriguing.
The honest truth is, I don't like any of these. I want it to be like the one that Malfoy had, but then that Harry took off him.
Curious indeed.
I don't like the look of any of these, if I'm honest. It could be this one, you know, that he had. Actually, I quite like the look of
How intriguing.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that.
Curious indeed.
How am I supposed to know what each type would look like makes any difference? Let's go with chestnut, I suppose. We'll go for
How intriguing.
12 3/4. Unbending.
Curious indeed.
And we're gonna go for a phoenix feather.
What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
Of course. And a phoenix feather core is terribly selective. This will be an excellent match indeed. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get
Good
to
ordered.
it.
Now I
Do
wait.
come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Revelio. Accio.
Well, hello there.
Where I buy my seeds from. And you don't have to rebuy them. Once you bought them once, that's it.
I'm here for the
You never have
seeds
to buy them
Professor
again.
Weasley arranged for me to collect.
It's basically like unlocking an
Dittany
ability.
for the new 5th year.
You unlock
I
it
take
once, you're
that's
done.
you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it
Oh, I
all
forgot
as one
to
big
I forgot to
adventure.
turn that off so
Well,
you can't see it.
bravo. Not everyone
didn't.
has the
I said I
temperament
wasn't
to
going
take
to.
things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale,
Until I've
by the
unlocked the
way.
reasonable
And
amount
this
of
is my
stuff.
shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me.
That's a nice
But
alliteration.
what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds? Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
Didn't he see that you
Do
just said,
have a
mate?
look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
And these are fairly cheap as well, so they're pretty easy to buy. And then I'll head over to the clothes shop. If it lets me. Well, I probably should go there first, actually. You know what? Let's just leave that for now. Till we've got money.
Welcome
Revelio.
to Gentlemen's Cushions.
Now he's going to give me a
Pardon me,
big
sir?
speech about
Oh,
why.
thank
what he
goodness.
does.
When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to
Yeah, I
come
remember
here.
her from the last
Though
playthrough. She's not very
I don't
nice.
believe I've seen your face here before, either.
I'm
It's
new.
my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather
I didn't,
always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
I prefer wand.
Really that versatile?
They may not be as showy.
I do
as
respect
spell work,
potion making
but
and
make no
what
mistake,
potions do,
they are just
but I've
as
always
powerful.
preferred magic
They
to the
can
potion
heal,
side of things
destroy,
in these
protect.
games and
You'll
in
discover
films
all
and
of this
stuff.
soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of
In
uses.
case I can't be bothered to wait
And
for something to make.
I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we?
We shall.
What can I do for you today?
I'll take the Idris potion, a rocky foot, so I've turned into stone basically, so I don't get hurt, and a Wigglewell
Feel
potion.
free to take a look at the rest of my inventory.
The other potions
or
are not.
come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Sebastian.
There is a charm that makes you invisible, but I think the potion allows you to run so that while you're invisible. But when you use the charm, you can only crouch. But we haven't learned the charm yet, obviously. And obviously, you can sell like your clothes and stuff to anyone.
What can I do for you today?
Like you don't have to just go to the clothes shop.
Revelio.
If at any point I have to just end the episode in a random place, which I intend to be doing this next bit and then ending the video, but if I have to end it beforehand, then it's because my food's about to arrive.
I officially have all of my
But
supplies.
it's going to be another 20 minutes or so I should be alright.
Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
Bombarda! Well, I didn't use them. I used the basic cast. There we are.
Draw it away from the
Maybe they
building.
were using basic
Away
cast
from
to
the
start
village.
with. Another one. Let's kill his ass. Oh, can't. I forgot you can't always block. Right, this might be difficult, but well, let's get through it.
Are we weakening him at all?
Yes.
Keep at it. We'll wear him down eventually. Leviosa. Accio. Leviosa. What was that?
Can throw things
Taste
down.
of his own medicine. Nicely done.
never been good at dodging in any game, so this is surprising me.
Do the job.
Didn't expect it to be that quick, actually. Expecto Patronum! I know that's not what this is, but it's as close as I'm getting. That's my version of Expecto Patronum as far as I'm concerned.
Goodness! A second troll. Did you two take on a fully
And no
grown
one's wondering
troll
what the hell I just did to that troll by destroying
I
it.
suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are.
I think I deserve
We
some
were
sort
glad
of
to
reward
help.
for that.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Alright, she just buggered off.
Reparo.
Reparo!
Hello there. A moment if you would.
I'll go and see what he wants.
Why does that sound exactly like Mr. Moon?
Lucky they didn't do more damage. Revelio.
Reparo! Reparo, apparently, again. Didn't mean to do that one, but whatevs. Reparo! Reparo!
One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about.
And Reparo.
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire.
Definitely the same guy who's just voiced Mr. Moon. He's just putting an
Not to
accent
mention
on.
your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do.
As you can see,
Now, let's
I
try
need
this
some
on
new
for size,
robes.
shall we? Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
Oh. Yeah, I know how to do this. What's it? All right, the more bright on the rib things. These are all got skirts on. I'm tempted to restart the game, but off camera, I do it all again up to this point and off camera. Like, make myself look the same, but make myself not have a dress. Yeah, I'm going to. It looks like it's going to be quite difficult. So I'm going to end the episode there. I'll get myself back up to this point, exactly this point.
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you? Might help me forget that I was almost pulverized by a troll.
There might be
I'd
some
say
pages
that I
that I might
agree
end up
with you.
having to pick up
Perfect.
again.
3
A couple of things I have to
just this
redo
way.
like on the side, but like overall, story-wise, I'll get myself back up to this point. But I think that'll leave it there. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. This has been Dog Captain. I'm out. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next video. Bye.